damaged other
Yeah,
ones.
are they crumbling?
And they have the control on point.
And there we have it.
There for the loss of that TR Max.
See, that halberd harass is about to go down. C4. Oh, he missed!
Oh, no!
Not like this!
Hi, hello everybody. Welcome to Lanesmash 2021 finale. Turtles versus KATS. This is going to be a very, very good match here. I know a lot of you guys do know both of these teams quite well. Turtle being a team consisting of the B-Way team that has kind of consistently played throughout the years here. So expected to do.
They played one season before.
They have, but they played in other events as well.
Yeah.
So they're expected to do quite well. They know what they're doing, and they have a strategy going into this. They tend to do a lot of practice beforehand and really nail down things like openers, things like what to do if Plan A goes wrong, Plan B, Plan C, things like that. We're expected to see a lot of sort of tactics from them. Very, very exciting. And then we've got KATS on the other side, who is obviously, they're a well-known outfit again. For being here for years. They've been playing, especially in Lanesmash, other events as well. Just a conglomeracy of very, very strong players from both Miller and Cobalt specifically, as well as some others from other servers, but mostly those two. And it's these two teams are absolute powerhouses when it comes to this format. I am your host,
And we saw them
Gelos,
fight the final last year when Turtle managed to get that win.
Yeah, I'm your host, Gelos. I'm joined by Gretchen, and we're going to have a great time with this match.
Sorry, Gelos, 1 sec. I'm gonna get yelled at because I said Turtle won. It was, of course, a different team. That was entirely different. These two teams have nothing to do with each other.
No similarity.
Completely different people.
There's always a name change every time.
People always get mad when I call them the same teams. Like, you have 5 new players and you're 40-man roster. No one cares.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the lane today. Today we are going with a lane that I actually personally have not casted yet, which is crazy. But I have not casted this lane yet for the entirety of Lanesmash. So this is Dahaka Amp to Aladdin Bio. This is a lane that's sort of open, especially on the neutral there, which you can see is Indar Com. If anybody doesn't know what that base is, that's a very kind of...
Come on, Gelos. Everyone knows this base.
Some people don't. Some people
no,
don't. Just a refresher.
Gelos, it's Indar.
Well, you're not entirely
We've
wrong.
all suffered 100 times through these bases.
Yeah, very open sort of point though.
Yeah.
And if you
It
don't
does have
have
the
air
triple stack
dominance,
right next to it,
Yeah.
and you can flip the point by standing on the balcony of the triple stack, which
Which
is,
we expect
you
to
know,
see.
also exposed to the air, but it's better than standing right on the point.
Exactly, yeah. We expect both of these teams to really kind of go for air dominance because of the way that neutral is set up. It is very, very important because that base, you know, I reiterate, very, very open on the point. If you want to actually establish point control and hold on to it, you got to make sure you're not getting pelted by whether it be air hammers or PPAs in this particular case.
Yeah.
For the rules, we've got two teams. Both teams are coming up with 24 v 24. The match length is going to be 30 minutes around. They swap sides. There's going to be a 10-minute break between so that everybody gets their nanites back and can do their pre-polling. Obviously, no construction, no smoke. That's mostly for us so that we can see all the action. And no faction-specific launchers, which does come into play quite a lot if you were TR. For this, not so much, but we're not going to see any Lancers, essentially. Not going to see any Phoenixes. More of a thing for TR, though, which we don't have on this particular match. But yes, this is it's a for that neutral specifically. And this is a very important sort of point. The neutral base is a very, very important base when it comes to lane smashes, especially when we're talking about Turtle, because Turtle is well known for taking a base, taking that neutral and really holding it, and then just capping one base, getting an extra point potentially, and then just kind of holding in between those two. At least that's what I've seen from them in previous events. They might have something a different kind of planned for us on this one, but it's very important that if that's their strategy, they have to take into our comm. They have to somehow hold on to that really well, despite potentially losing air, because KATS has very, very strong air.
I mean, so does Turtle, though.
That's true.
Turtle air is also insanely strong.
Yeah.
They just tend to rely on it less. They tend to sort of drop the air sooner.
Yeah, sometimes they do tend to just drop it.
They do have that air. They can definitely compete with the KATS air.
I want to throw this into in-match. I actually didn't check beforehand to make sure everything's working just fine. Looks like it is. Okay, so we're good there. I do want to show off the actual base itself real quick. This is the neutral. As I was saying before, a very open sort of base here. You can expect a lot of sort of PPA air hammers to be just roaming around on this, because it is an absolute kind of mess there if you don't establish air dominance. After that ends up happening, assuming, let's say, KATS wins it, right? They're going to be going to Dahaka South after that. This is a much easier base to sort of turtle on and actually hold a lot easier, as the point is right there.
Match will start on the next tick in approximately 52 seconds.
It's a great base to point hold.
Absolutely.
Dahaka 7.
Yeah, you can get a bus set up around here, but that doesn't even really matter as much.
The buses aren't that great.
Exactly,
honestly,
they're not great. In this scenario, you're probably going to see more people just kind of dropping in from beacons, dropping in from galaxies, things like that. But, of course, the spawn room here, such a long run, very open. If you don't establish that air dominance, this route's essentially, null and void. You'd have to go through this building here, and that's essentially just a big checkpoint or choke point for the defenders of the building itself. So, very, very worrisome there if Turtle loses that first base. Now, if they win it, we've got Aladdin Broadcast.
10, 9, 8.
Oh, with
7,
who are you looking at,
6,
Gelos?
I'll go take a
5,
quick look at KATS.
4,
South.
3,
I'll
2,
look at
1. Match
Turtle then.
All right, so we've got KATS here. It looks like they've got plenty of air, ready for a good-sized air fight.
I see one galaxy, and I see a bunch of armor. There's probably 7 or 8 mag riders.
Oh wow, that's
a few lightnings, some sundies.
That gal got there very quickly too. That gal's already dropped its load of several
galaxies.
infantry in there. Well, I say several. I thought it was more than just 2, but I only see 2 in there right now. So Max and an infantryman. Meanwhile, in the fight above here, we got a lot of air here, just kind of pelting.
Do you
onto
see this
these
armor
galaxies.
column though for Turtle coming up the hill?
Well, that is interesting.
That's also an interesting angle. You don't ever see an armor push on this angle on live, right? Because it's right behind the spawn room. But this being a neutral base is actually kind of viable.
It's completely safe.
They are getting shot by the air, but the air has to kind of stay away because they do have flak on those vehicles. So
flak as well as some sky guards, the rangers on top of the mag riders. Plenty of things to kind of cover here.
Yeah. So the KATS are not doing that much right now. Then again, they still have time. You know,
Yep,
the
there is-
freeway. Sorry, not freeway. Turtle has only just started the timer. 3 minutes 30 left to like clear this out and get on point. So.
Meanwhile, on the inside of the building here, I think it's going to be a fight upstairs right now. Not really too much yet. Now, because this is a neutral base, a steal is possible. I'm sure that, you know, KATS doesn't want to kind of jump on this right now. They do have a lot to clear out when it comes to this armor. They have to deal with that. They have to start dealing with the infantry inside the building. So we'll see what they want to do here when it comes to actually clearing out their kind of opposition when it comes to the ground.
It looks like Turtle had 5 or 6 galaxies just parked at their home base, and I'm pretty sure these would just meant as a distraction and it's working. KATS is killing these galaxies, and that means they're not doing anything else useful. There's a Sky Guard here now. Carrying them, but all these galaxies died, but that didn't really accomplish anything.
Meanwhile, on the point itself,
Killing dust.
still not too much happening. Let's go take a look over here where
I see
we're
Street
looking.
Scum for the KATS team on the balcony here, just sitting.
These
I don't think anyone spotted him.
these Reavers are really just kind of pelting Sundays from very, very long range. Not really able to do too much in terms of damage against this massive armor column of AA. Which is a big deal, because I'm sure KATS coming into this is thinking, you know, if we have the superior air, we can really dominate this first map. That was clearly countered here. The Turtle team really thought ahead on this one, made sure that the giant counter to this armor. Simple as that.
And this is one of the few maps where flag actually works out, just because of the way the neutral base is elevated. And there's decent cover for the Sky Guards. They can run away if they ever get too low, but they can just sort of sit here and shoot almost the entire lane. I see a drop.
A small drop
Rag
just
in a
happened.
max.
Yep, Rag coming in, Shrimp also in a max coming in.
Ooh, Rag actually in an AV max and going to start walking over these Sky Guards. Takes out one.
Shrimp has taken out a couple of infantry so far. He's just walking on down, plonking as his
Polya
big
is on the
Maximus
roof
unit.
as well. Polya defending the beacon. It does go down, but
So it looks like KATS may be wanting to go for more of an infantry push rather than trying to deal with all this armor at the time.
it looks like the whole
Investing the
Russian
max.
squad is here. I see Polya, I see Rag, I see Porsche.
Oh yeah. Shrimp here taking a little bit too much heat there. He needs some backup. I don't see the rest of the KATS members. They're all on the roof left.
Rag
And
is
they
dead
not
as
very
well,
many left
so
up there,
that
to be honest.
Didn't really do much, that drop, unfortunately. Took out one Sky Guard. And it looks like KATS are clearing out. Look at these Vanguards, they're clearing out the armor here.
Oh yeah, here we go. Eritz and Ryan here moving up with Vanguards, taking out some of these Mag Riders, some of these Sky Guards more importantly.
Yeah, the Sky Guards are already dead, I think. There's still some in the back, actually.
Some in the back, yeah, that's
they're
actually
not
very
manned,
important.
though. Look at them.
Oh,
They're
that's
empty.
interesting. Why would they
Okay.
empty those? Those seem like a very important part of this strategy, and if those aren't manned, the KATS air is going to be free to come back in here and start establishing dominance on that ground.
There's a side pole, Gelos. Above the end station, there's a side
Ah,
pole,
okay. So here
So
they
this is gonna be
come.
interesting.
We've got about a minute left here till this cap goes through for KATS, who is holding the point. Not too much infantry right now. They do have
No.
a bus here for just regular spawns, not an AMS bus. Just
They,
kind of.
they do have an AMS bus as well.
They
by
do
the
have an
way.
AMS bus. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
They do have these 2 Rep Sundies as well that are backing up the Vanguards. Doing
Rag
a good job
here.
of keeping the Mag Riders away, but I'm not sure they can take them out quite yet.
Rag starting to move in on the actual triple stack itself, along with I believe that's Shrimp here. Moving on in to the bottom floor, starting to clear out the rest of the triple.
There is
But here
sides
comes
ground
the
pounding now,
sides.
but they don't seem to have a lot of air to ground. I saw some rocket pods, but not much. This is going to come down to an infantry fight, I'm pretty sure. Gelos.
Yeah, and I see a lot more KATS here than I do
Yeah,
Turtle.
I don't see a spawn for Turtle, most importantly. And it's 4
Oh, a
seconds
big
left, 3
C4
seconds.
just decimated a
2,
lot
1.
of members on point, but it didn't
That's
matter.
it,
KATS
that's-
takes it.
KATS
KATS.
takes neutral.
Yep, KATS winning the neutral there. Very, very big deal.
Yeah, those 2 Vanguards, Ryan and Arrows, really saved the day here for KATS.
Yeah, they
cleared
did.
out so much armor. Whoever the red buses were backing them up as well. I think I saw Jellyfish there.
Yeah, a great sort of tactic there to counter the counter itself.
Oh, there is a stealth bus still for Turtle behind the spawn room, but that's in an awful spot now.
Shrimp here, moving on up, clearing out the rest of the Turtle members that are left. Meanwhile, I don't think we
They
have a
still have
back
a
cap
spawn,
yet.
Gelos,
Yeah.
the Turtle members, so they're gonna. But that's in an awful, terrible spot.
Yeah, it's already being moved up on right now. You know, Turtle probably needs to just pull back right now because KATS is available to just start backcapping anytime they want to. Right now, they don't really have any Reavers in the air. You can see how many sides
There is Mag Riders close to this point. I guess covering that there's no buses moving down for the backcap yet. But the Turtle Air is pounding this bus that's still deployed for KATS, but that doesn't really matter because they have a hard spawn now in the spawn room.
Yeah, it's actually a very effective spawn room to actually be pulling from because you get a lot of cover coming in from this double stack and a decent amount of cover once you get inside the building itself. It's not too difficult to actually defend this from the spawn itself.
Yeah. There's still a few Turtle members here. They were on the point briefly. They're getting cleared out now.
Yep.
Rex and Shrimp's Maxes are cleaning this out. They still have a beacon, so they're gonna keep coming back for a little more. But I don't expect them to be able to stick around here. They're keeping the contested though, which means they can't get back.
Exactly. And if they actually get enough time on there too, you know, every 1 second that Turtle can get on there is another 2 seconds they can't be backcapped. So
yeah,
it's always good. That said, I don't really see enough infantry here to do any more harassment. Is there a backcap yet? I do see some pop over there.
There is no backcap yet. Don't see anyone on point. I don't know where this pop is.
Oh, here, okay. Finally found that Turtle bus. I think it looks like the KATS guys are finally starting to move in on this stealth bus.
That took them quite a while to figure that one out.
To be fair, though, you don't usually...
on the triple stack as well.
You know, when it comes to spawns, you know, usually you expect them to be in the same place you'd think for live. So, you know, one back here, you really don't know where it would be.
Turtle, by the way, back on point, still have that beacon on triple stack. No one's taken that out yet for the KATS team, which is surprising. You know, it's
just got amped there, it looks like.
Okay, there we go. You'd think that would go a lot sooner. Kalido finally got it.
KATS members moving on up to start dealing with the remaining Turtle members.
Kalido takes 2 with the bolt.
Here comes those Reavers, by the way. They're already starting to pelt some of these Turtle members.
I do see 2 Mag Riders here now, but with the Reaver air superiority, they should be able to take those out quite easily.
Yep, they're starting to shoot it right now. Although a beacon just went up for Turtle there, and they may just use that too. There's really no point in not using it because they need to get galaxies and stuff to drop on it. But you know, having a couple members out here to distract the remaining KATS members just inside the building, not the worst idea.
Yeah. KATS still trying to take out these Mag Riders.
Yep, one just went down. It looks like
one, but it took at least 1 Reaver.
There it goes. Second Mag Rider down, beacon down.
There's a third one running down the hill. I don't... Oh, they have seen it. Definitely, they're pounding it now. This one should die quite quickly now that the others aren't there anymore to protect it.
Now it looks like Turtle has finally sort of pulled back all the way to start defending. So let's go see if what they've done.
I do see beacon drops here from KATS. See Frank might, see X...
Street Scum taking out SW Club. But gets taken out by Canoodler there.
Frankman gets taken out by Dudes. So does Arrows. So no push on point yet for KATS, but they are moving in. They have a bus somewhere. I see Tolia and the Max.
Dude is about to take out that beacon. Oh, but he gets pushed out before he can finish it. Oh no, he does kill it. Never mind. Joe Crema taking him out right afterwards. Yeah, Tolia very, very lit. No engineers around him. He's gonna end up going down here very soon.
He was in a great position there. Oh, Chippy is here actually as an engineer.
Oh hell yeah! There's Chippy.
That should save him.
Yeah.
It's actually Forge and Chippy, two most famous Lanesmash engineers, both on this max. He's never gonna die. And he's trying to clear up this point room. Let's see if he can do it.
Tolia here, just kind of moving in slowly,
Chippy
taking out what he can.
Down. Toya might be overextending here.
Maybe, yeah. I think Chippy can barely keep up with him here. He finally goes down with Chippy.
Pushed in too far. There wasn't enough infantry pushing with him to back him up. Carlito trying to make a max play on the other side of the point. Gets really low and has to back off using the shield.
Good use of the shield, though.
Yeah. It would have been dead without that.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Meanwhile, on the skinny door here, KATS members just trying their best to kind of get an angle in, but it's really difficult when you have this many infantry.
It's really hard to get in on this point hold.
Oh, Toya, coming in as an infantry member, taking out the remaining members on the point. He is now capping, as well as, look at this, KATS taking in server.
Okay.
Building has been cleared by KATS.
Carlito is also inside with Max now.
They are open to start defending this.
Oh, okay, there's a lot of KATS air now. I see an air, I see rocket pods, there's a Sunday coming in, probably gonna get another deploy bus up here. This air is spawn camping them, so if you're Turtle right now, you're gonna have to do an air pull to deal with
we gotta see a scythe counter on this.
Oh, but I think KATS predicted it. I see one Reaver going to check if they're pulling here at the M session.
That's absolutely what he did right there. That's
if
Crowley
anything,
over there.
they're pulling from the warp gate.
Crowley, a very well-known pilot there, definitely knows his stuff when it comes to this.
Also often an air leader.
Yep. Oh, Airhammer's coming out, dealing with the first members trying to walk out, not going immediately for cover.
Ooh, the Scythes are coming in now from the warp gate, guys.
Alright.
Oh
yeah, good size pull too.
Oh no, that's like 10, 15 Scythes. Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, very big pull.
Which, not a bad idea of committing to these Scythes right now, because you need to clear out that air.
Yeah, and after they're done clearing the air, they can also just bail their sides and start trying to move in as infantry.
Yep. However, KATS is now inside. They do have Maxes inside. They're gonna try and just point hold this now, I guess, because they can't really be outside anymore.
Right now, it's 2 minutes and 45 seconds until the cap goes through. Which is enough time for Turtle to actually get this back. They just have to clear out some of these spawns first, which they just did. And now you're going to see them start putting beacons down, start dropping in.
For the Turtle team now. Still moving up slowly from the spawn room, but there's at least 2 Maxes.
Yeah, this is likely going... If Turtle plays this right, they can easily clear this out with what they've just done. There's a lot of infantry inside, but considering, just how hard it's going to be for them to get reinforcements, if there's not enough medics inside, these guys are going to go down pretty quickly.
Yeah. And I still see KATS members walking outside and dying. It's one of those, why are you walking outside? Just stay inside.
You've lost air dominance. It's gone. Yeah. You have to give it up. Yeah, Max, they're starting to walk in. They're getting pretty well pelted, though. The engineer just went down that was covering that Max. But luckily, Turtle does have plenty of medics here to recover. Carlito here doing his best to take out Delta,
and
but
he's doing really well. He's holding back 2 Maxes and a bunch of infantry.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job here. Absolutely keeping the stalemate where it is. Minute 30 left until this cap goes through. And if Carlito goes down, those Maxes are coming in, and there's nothing that's going to stop them. Carlito has to hold these guys off. And he is doing so well right now. Look at him. He's taking one almost to death, but he goes down here.
Oh no, he goes down. This is gonna be a big push
here
for
it comes.
Look at it, immediately taking the room.
1 minute left here. Turtle now moving.
Gets back up, but that's not really gonna matter.
Yeah, he's able to take out actually nobody there. He goes down.
He stalls them for a little bit, but it's 50 seconds and KATS is pushed back to the point. They don't even have upstairs anymore.
Which isn't great, because if C4 gets dropped down on there, Shrimp could go down. Several members could go down, in fact.
I mean, he knows.
Shrimp
that's
is
why
alive, though.
Back.
Oh, but Shrimp goes down. Here it goes. 40 seconds left, and it looks like Turtle's going to be re-securing this. KATS jumping down in a panic.
Like it.
KATS goes down.
That's
Turtle
a lot
re-secures.
of time they got on this base, though. Only 36 seconds off the cap. They got a lot of time to move back, get back air control, move back up, get another try.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely it's a good start at least.
Yeah.
A fantastic push there by Turtle. Also a really good stall there by Carlito, and almost an MVP play there.
And I think there was, I think I saw Axel, JP1,
Yeah.
and someone else. There was 3 engineers on them. They just managed not to die there and keep them alive for so long.
So what a good play there. That was a fantastic thing to watch. Let's go take a look
Yeah.
at
The Reavers
the
are
air,
coming
I'm
in.
sure.
Reavers are coming in. They're gonna try and take out all these parked sites right now that aren't a threat. But they might be slightly late. Most of the sites are already back in the air. Nope. Okay, they took out at least 4 of them that were still landed, which is good trade for them, you know. And they're just rushing into the side ball. Sites repulling at the M station as well though.
Ooh, a scythe there trading at the Ram. Deathbringer and M18.
I can't really
Reavers
tell
getting
who's
pretty
winning this
aggressive
right
here.
now.
I think it's the Reavers. I see them mostly getting aggressive here.
I
pushing
still
real
see
far.
repulls for the sites though.
Yeah, if the sides continue to repull, then the Reavers will definitely be pushed back at some point here. But that's also a lot of nanites used.
Yeah, definitely. I see a lot of sites
Half Daddy
dying
going
still,
down there.
but-
Oh, I think the Scythe might get 2. He gets 2 there. Love that Liberator taking 2 Reavers out.
Oh yeah, he's a pretty well-known Connery pilot.
There's a Reaver trying to retreat. I think Love that Liberator gonna get another one here. There he goes.
Mm-hmm. And there's 1 Reaver left now, size of air control again. But that was a lot of resources, as you said.
It was. Although I will say, this Love that Liberator guy took out quite a lot by himself.
Yeah, he's a pretty well-known pilot.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Some armor is starting to roll up, covering the AMS bus coming up, but you can see here without that air dominance, these sides are going to absolutely take that out.
Yeah, this push was banking on the
air
air control.
dominance.
They didn't get it, so they might have wasted the nanites from.
They may have
Turtle,
to just
but-
KATS may just have to pull back here and defend for a few moments while they wait for
Mhm.
nanites. You know, it's not too bad though, because what they did was they stalled out this timer for quite a long time. They're still technically in the lead, just only 1 point. You know, they all they really have to do right now is hold on to their 1 point, and then on that next half they can get another point if they take that neutral. But it's a big risk if they do that, because of course
Yeah, the
if
neutral's
Turtle,
always a gamble.
yeah, banking on just the neutral is always a huge risk, because if Turtle counters the counterplay from KATS, it'll be a big problem.
That's why I'm personally not a fan of neutrals. That's so gambly.
They are. They definitely are. All right, let's
But,
go take a look
it's the
over
map
here
we have,
at
so.
at Indarcom. Let's see if we got.
I don't see any turtle moving up yet. It looks like they're still mostly at the Haka 7.
Pretty much everybody just kind of spamming with their mana turrets, not really doing too much yet.
Yeah.
Again, waiting for resources most likely here, waiting for a good moment to sort of push.
Yeah,
It's
these
also
mana
good.
turrets are free and they do good damage, so
They
might
do.
as well, right?
They do, yeah.
You're denying so much armor.
Very, very high elevation there from the neutral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so hard to
Oh, and
repush
look at this. This is Jellyfish over here. I think he's going to wait a couple of minutes here, and then he's going to drop a beacon down. He's going to jump in there, and he's going to start that back cap as soon as... Oh, wait, but no, hold on. He's been found out. Oh, no, he goes down.
Jellyfish, one of the original Fool players, one of the original Scrim players, Gelos.
Really?
Yeah. Old talent brought
Old
back.
timer.
Yeah.
G-Power here not using his medkits. He might just have
under
C4.
10 minutes remaining in there.
think-
Just under 10 minutes.
I think he's got Symbiote, Gelos. Not Symbiote, sorry, what's the Bionics on?
Oh,
Because
maybe.
I think it shows that, and it would...
Oh, it goes
Bionics
down.
it would be as a legitimate strategy in this format to save nanites because you don't have to use medkits.
That is true. Alright, let's go take a look over here in Indarcom, see if any action has started popping up yet.
Nope, nothing
Right
happening.
now, just a bit of
This
turtling.
firing line of
Yeah,
these
it's a
lock-ons.
firing line with a mana turret and a bunch of lock-ons. Just, again, kind of just doing what you can, just a little chip damage here, just while waiting for those nanites to come back, waiting for potentially the other side to make a move as well. You know, at some point here, if Turtle decides they want to leave the building, that's really when let's say Osprey here is going to have a chance
this
to
might
push
go
beacon.
for this side's gonna go for beacon.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Will he make it? Nope, he gets taken out. So at least 3 maxes shooting the poor guy mid-air.
KATS, however, does get a
that's
beacon up.
cute,
they're starting to drop in on
But
this
there's still
powerhouse.
maxes inside.
There are.
Gelos.
Yeah, Turtle has not left. They are waiting here for this repush.
And they're pushing KATS back.
Yeah, this is not really too much of an issue because of how many maxes are inside this hallway here. They can easily push this back.
Yeah.
A valiant effort, though.
Yeah, they tried.
Yeah.
You know, that's good. And in their defense, you generally wouldn't expect maxes to still be, or
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2, but not a full squad.
Yeah, I mean, considering Turtle does actually need to start pushing out, because they do need
Yeah.
another point. They're not
Yeah,
winning
behind.
right now. They have
I
to
mean,
make the move.
I guess they could gamble on getting the neutral in the second half, but
That's a big risk. It is a big risk.
yeah, it's a bit hard for me to tell if the neutral has an advantage from one side because I've never casted this lane before. But I'd say maybe Turtle had the weaker side this time, but
I
it's
don't
not
know.
by much.
It felt like Turtle had the stronger side, as they were there a lot quicker than KATS was. Much quicker.
Yeah, but they had the worst side to play off on the base itself. They were behind the spawn room and all. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. And although I will say they also had a direct route right up the mountain to actually get themselves a spawn. So maybe not.
Turtle, by the way, on the base now. They're coming in on beacons
good.
here.
Let's go take a
No
look at
hard
these
spawns yet, but
Oh yeah, here we go. We got a little fight going on inside. Oh. Come back to me, Obscam. There we go.
I do see XL and a Reaver ground pounding, but there's so many sides around. He's not gonna last very long.
Thank you, Ryan, for not running me over. By the way, I accidentally dropped out of my Obscam.
Turtle is actually flipping the point here, just on beacons. At least I can't see his spawn, other than beacons. I don't know if I'm missing a stealth bus, but... no, they must have. There's a max here now. They must have some kind of
They
spawn
have to,
somewhere.
yeah. Let's see here.
Is it?
Oh, I see them spawning from down here. Do they have a bus in... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yep,
Is it in the garage?
No, it's not in the garage. It's in that ridge line on the left side this time around. Not a bad spot. Although all spots when it comes to intercoms kind of spawns sometimes are always bad spots because you are looking from a downhill position anyway.
Yeah. They do have air control, but it's not doing that much for them right now. Oh, I found the Sandy. That took me a long while. It's so hard to see on those settings.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they managed to sneak it there, honestly.
Yeah, that is surprising. I mean, there was never really a lack of KATS presence here.
Yeah.
Is
Very impressive.
there, there's a
wonder
back cap. That's why there's no point control yet. I was
Ah.
wondering what's going on here.
And that's
why they
already
haven't started the cap.
30 seconds on it.
Yeah. It's not a massive force, but this is enough to actually stall and completely, basically,
It's all on
deny
beacons,
that other
but
cap.
there's more people coming in. So that means no maxes for KATS right now, but there's still a lot of people inside.
That can be rectified. All they need is a quick galaxy drop.
Yeah, but you know that takes time. You need to get the maxes to pull, load up, fly over here. That's at least 30 seconds. And you'd probably rather have the people in infantry right now to make sure this point lasts a bit longer. Maybe even all the way to the cap. 3 minutes left. Oh, that was a big C4 there.
KATS still holding quite well here, despite no
Red
maxes or anything.
capitalizes on it, takes another 2. This walkway almost cleared, but there comes another medic in.
Yeah,
That's
and
no
everybody needs back up. Only takes one medic really to completely turn around a very successful kind of push.
And they've
Oh,
put
here
up
comes
all the beacons for
Here comes
the
Turtle.
team,
Turtle
so
taking server right now. Chippy one not noticing gets taken from behind. Daddy also going down in Skinny along with Cox. Turtle moving into Skinny. Not stopping, continuing. Here they go. They're going to be clearing this out very quickly here. There we go.
There was on KATS side, however, there was almost no resources invested. Quick point out for 2 minutes almost. So that's 2 minutes, or a total 4 minutes that Turtle can't get back
Which
on the other base.
I think means that Turtle cannot get a point on this half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're actually set up here for unless KATS really wants to sort of get this cap through. We're really not going to see too much action unless that happens.
I feel like Turtle is a lot harder to kick out of this building once they're in.
Definitely.
KATS has been struggling to do that.
Yeah, and especially considering they can't really get too much air dominance either. You know, the Turtle air is really actually putting up a very, very good fight for them, and in fact, taking air dominance back from them every now and again.
Yeah. People are mad at you that you noticed that back cap so late. Listen.
I try not to look at the map too often when it comes to lane smash.
Make me, for next season, make me a script that gives me a little notification that says, hey, back cap, and I can be like, oh, or like point flip. And
My
I can be
bad.
Like, oh.
So we've got Turtle essentially just turtling right here on the hallway.
Point is
they don't
flickering, but that's not gonna last.
Yeah, they don't really have to do anything because of course they can't get that in another point right now. They're just gonna kind of hold here. We're
Both
probably not
sides
gonna
can honestly just start regenerating their resources.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. I don't think we're gonna see either side pulling anything like Reavers, Galaxies, Maxes, anything like that. We're probably just gonna see both sides again, just kind of sitting around.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Using beacons potentially. Not doing too much more, especially in terms of mana usage.
God damn, Ralta sounds tired.
I mean, he has been casting here. Actually, he has also been casting. He's been organizing a lot of events.
Yeah.
Big props to him.
Yeah. Looks like
wow.
KATS finally found the Sunday.
I didn't realize this never went down. Why? KATS never took this out.
Yeah, no, they were busy with the backup.
Yeah.
So. It's actually still up. Now it's finally uncloaked, and they're going to be like, oh.
Yeah, here they go. They're starting to take it out now. It's on fire now. Its next rocket will take. There it goes.
Dead.
So KATS here, just gonna kind of stall for next, I don't know, minute or so, whatever's left in the timer. So overall, good first half here for KATS. They sort of displayed what we expected to see from them. You know, Turtle, I said this before, they're well known for their strategies and their openers and how they go into it is very calculated. But one thing that they're weak with is improvisation. And that's actually something that KATS excels in. If something is going wrong, KATS, at a certain point, can come back from it. There are certain bases where it's very difficult.
To an extent, I'd say. Like, to an extent. Like, when things really go wrong for KATS, sometimes they just sort of stop playing.
Yeah,
but,
and that's kind of the case with a lot of teams, but I mean, we've seen that too. But
if they want to come back, they're very good.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, look at this sneaky little bus here. I didn't even see this one.
I totally didn't get stuck in the terrain again.
But yes, KATS really well known for their improvisation, and that's exactly what you just saw here with their opener. They took out, they didn't just continue to go for their air dominant strategy. They stalled.
End of round.
They stalled with their air.
Leave the continent and wait for the lane to be flipped.
They stalled with their air. They dropped a few infantry there on the point itself. It caused some of the infantry to start panicking, even kind of abandoning their sky guards and such, pulling back into the triple stack, and then. What did we see? We saw 2 tanks and a rep bus come up and actually start dealing with a lot of that.
I think it was 3 tanks and 2 rep buses initially. I think 1 tank went down, but yeah, they managed to take out so much armor and push them back as well. The remaining one, that was really what won it there for KATS.
Scores right now: KATS 1, Turtle 0. Turtle really has to make sure they get the neutral on this next base, this next half. It is so critically important because the way that they seem to be wanting to play is absolute defense, and if they lose the neutral, that breaks. There's nothing more you can do for defense. You have to be aggressive at that point. And I'm not sure if
Both teams may now return to the continent as soon as you have left and come back. The match will resume in approximately 9 minutes.
you can just feel the tiredness in his voice. Poor Reltor.
Yeah. God damn. Someone send him some coffee.
Get that man some coffee, please. So yes, Turtle has to be aggressive here on this next one, especially if they lose that neutral. They have to really start thinking about, not only can we establish air dominance, which they definitely can. Turtle can definitely establish air dominance. They just need to sort of commit to it, it seems like, because KATS came back, and by the time they came back, sometimes sides were almost gone.
I think it's worthless for them, because the PPA is just considerably worse than the Airhammer.
That's true, but
I'm not sure how the rocket pods play out nowadays. VS rocket pods was like the photon pods was the breaker pods, but neither of them are great, honestly. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, even if you have just air to air sort of sides, it will still deny KATS air to ground pounding, because they are well known for that. If you let them take advantage of it, they'll do it. They'll absolutely continue to do it. So we got to see some aggression here by Turtle on this next one, especially if they lose the neutral. But even if they take the neutral, they still got to take another base in order to win this.
Yeah.
So we're gonna swap our little stickers here.
See people memeing that KATS was turtling in this first half after neutral.
I don't think
know
so.
It's just a meme, but that's definitely not true in my
it
opinion.
Definitely was not true. We definitely saw KATS make a move there. I think what was surprising was to see Turtle legitimately not going for Indar Calm almost at any point there. We saw them, I think, one time drop with their beacon, but
yeah, the one time that the cloak bus up and were just swarming the point, that was a serious attempt. It didn't work out because they got back up.
And
but
actually, they got 2 cloak buses too, apparently. So
okay.
it could just be that they were waiting for a very long time for those buses to finally get into position. So that is a possibility.
Yeah.
Now,
I still don't know how they got fucking magic.
On this next half here, we're going to see Turtle starting from Aladdin Bio, and we're going to see KATS starting from Dahaka Amp. What that means is KATS is going to have the faster run over to Indar Calm. They're going to be a lot faster getting there. But at the same time, we're not going to expect to see them drop. KATS almost never drops on the point until they've established some sort of dominance, whether it be infantry or air. Yes.
The rule is still vehicles can go 1 hex out, right?
I actually don't know, to be 100%
Okay, even
honest.
if that's not a rule, you can sneak vehicles all the way around to the west of Indar Calm. Look at it on the map. You know that little I'm not sure if you can see it. I think I've drawn it on the HUD, on the overlay. I'm not sure if that shows for you.
Put it into in match here. We'll see if we can take a look. I actually don't see it. Let me give you a squad lead. You can draw it for me.
Please do.
Want to get a quick eye of what you're taking a look at. So you're saying west of Indar Calm, right here in Lowland Trading?
Like that?
Or like that? Oh, yeah, that's probably the route they used.
Yeah, because
if I were to guess.
That's gonna be so hard to see. Like, if someone just drives a cloak bus here, like,
yeah,
okay, maybe your air will spot it when they're flying over, but it's kind of unlikely. It's a very good route.
Yeah, that's definitely the route they use. And we saw their opener too. What Turtle did was they just drove right up that lane almost just directly behind the spawn. So that is definitely something they are aware of. It's just that it's a sneaky route. You don't see people take advantage of that very often, especially on live.
Yeah.
But Lanesmash, doesn't follow the same rules.
Yeah, for sure. But interesting. It took me. I'm pretty sure that's what they did. I don't know how they would have gotten it past, but yeah, that took me a while to figure out. So it's probably what they did.
Now, like I was saying before, KATS is going to be starting here at Dahaka Amp. Meanwhile, Turtle's starting here at Aladdin Bio. So what this means here is that if KATS again takes the neutral, they're going to be able to attack Aladdin Broadcast this time around. Aladdin Broadcast, not the best base to be turtling on. In general, because it is a very small point building here. That is just this little building right here. There's plenty of places to put your bus, whether it be here. Go
It's a
ahead.
base that we generally, I think, when we see it in play, we see a lot of back and forth infantry fighting on it, and
Right.
I kind of hope we get to this base, just so we see that, honestly.
Now, on the other hand, if we see
Approximately 4 minutes remaining till the second round. 4 minutes.
if we see Turtle take Indar, that means that Turtle is going to have to attack that same base we were watching, Dahaka Southern. The problem here is we saw just how effective it was to just sort of post up and defend it. KATS, you know, they know how to defend bases too. They're not just an aggressive team. They know how to hold on to a base. It's not that difficult, and we saw really how strong it was. Just a couple of maxes, a couple of infantry just holding around inside that hallway right there. It is a strong kind of point to hold. So it's going to be a really tough attack here for Turtle if they actually take that neutral and then try to move up on Dahaka Southern. But they have to. In order to win this, they have to actually take that. Now, I don't know which way Indar is going to go. Indar is very much in flux. I don't even know really how each team is going to kind of counter with their rock paper scissors at this point, because I expected, you know, KATS to just do their sort of normal thing, dropping here on the point, and maybe just a couple of sky guards or so coming up around the area, maybe an AMS. Did not expect a giant fleet of armor coming up on that same area there and absolutely decimating the Reavers that were trying to come in as well. So that was a really good attack.
What is going to be interesting is what's Turtle doing this time? It didn't work out. Are they switching it up? Are they going for the air this time? What's going to happen? Yeah.
Maybe Turtle, you know, dedicates air. Maybe they really just sort of full go in on the air this time and try to really establish air dominance through sheer strength of their air coming in and just decimating the Reavers. Because if they do that, you know, again, open point here. KATS tries to take point, which could happen still. They can just be wiped right back off by Turtle air. So we'll see. KATS, they tend to be the first ones that want to hit that point. Whether that's the right decision or not, I don't know, but that just tends to be the case most of the time. We see KATS usually establish the cap first. Turtle establish the cap first. You know, it's just kind of how they tend to play. If they do that, you know, without getting the air, they might just be making a critical mistake again. You know, if they don't sort of kind of change up what they do this time around, KATS will improvise once again, and they will manage to get a bus up here or a tank up here. They will start destroying that armor again because they're very good at improvisation. Again, you have to think about that with your opponent.
Definitely. Gonna be interesting what we see.
50 seconds.
Oh, starting on this tick here. So I'll go ahead and take a look at KATS when we start here. You can take a look at Turtle. Yeah, it is a shorter runtime. You can absolutely see just how quickly KATS can get to that base too. So doesn't really mean that they have to, you know, jump on the point right away, but it's a quick runtime. They can at least start establishing, you know, being around this. What little cover there is for their air for the point itself. All right, so we're starting on this tick, about 15 more seconds here. I'm gonna go.
You'll be looking at Turtle, correct?
Yep, I'll go take a look into Turtle.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half start.
There we go. So we've got KATS here with their normal opener. Starting with their Reavers, lots of air dominance showing.
Turtle also, Turtle, lots of size.
Okay, so it looks like they are going to go for full air this time. So what ends up happening with Lanesmash air fights, both teams are going to stall here, just wait this out a little bit, do what they can to pelt. Look at this concentrated fire on one target of that galaxy. Really nice job by those sides, really focusing that. Looks like they're not dropping any, they dropped 2 maxes here on the point itself for that galaxy. Meanwhile, the Reavers going in. They've gone aggressive. They're starting to take out some of those sides right now, but of course, these aren't weak. These are not weak air. They have quite a little fight here.
Yeah. It's probably a good idea for the Reavers to go in because the hover duel is probably won by the Scythes. That pancake shape's just so strong
so
for the long
strong.
range hover duels. Not much the Reavers can do about that.
But
so
Reavers
probably
here's-
a good idea for the Reavers to go in because they do have the superior DPS in
Reavers and Scythes, 50-50 fight right now. I'm actually thinking the Scythes are winning
The
this.
Scythes are winning. This is
Yeah.
not a 50-50 anymore.
Yeah, Scythes have just taken the last Reaver right there.
Mm-hmm.
Scythes with air dominance.
Well, there's one more Reaver, but this is gonna be interesting to see what's KATS do now. Okay, the infantry's running inside. They've heard the call. We've lost air. Get inside. But there is more Reavers coming. But it looks like they're just getting swarmed as well. There's just so many
man.
Scythes.
And these Scythes are just doing a fantastic job of mopping up too. They're very, very accurate.
There's so many Gelos. It looks like they've put their entire team in Scythes almost. There's just
Look
not much
at
you can
this
do with
fight.
these Reavers when there's this many
Yeah,
Scythes.
that Reaver's about to go down. There he goes, Daddy, going down.
I mean, they're taking out some now, but pretty sure the Scythes are still gonna keep air superiority. There's just so many.
Yeah, and there's only a couple of Reavers back here at their home base even.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at the actual base itself, see who's flipping.
I've
Looks like KATS has actually started the flip.
KATS
They've got a
still
few
on
members
point.
of infantry here. Actually, no, they've got a decent amount of infantry here. So they're actually going to be the ones to start the point hold up. Again, it's, you know, whoever starts the cap could be the one that loses the cap very, very late. So it's
Yep, that's
very-
actually generally what we see. Generally, the team
Yep.
that gets on the point first gets pushed off in the
Yeah.
end.
So we'll see how KATS sort of deals with this strategy of sort of being there first and starting the cap. Probably a good idea for them in this scenario,
The
though,
Scythes
as
are
that air,
coming now.
that air absolutely has wiped the Reavers.
Yeah. That's honestly the only option there. I see Mag Riders, I see Scythes. This is gonna be tough for KATS.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean, it's still 1 minute 40, right? They can still mount a counter attack to this, but it's gonna have to be fast.
Yeah,
Because this infantry is not gonna be able to run out of the building.
yeah, and you can already see a lot of infantry for KATS has gone down already inside. They're getting some of them res, but somebody like Shifty over here who's too far out might not be able to get res. He might not be able to get back in time.
There's
Oh, just
more
barely
Reavers
get
coming,
back.
but there's still so many Scythes.
Yeah, these sides are really cleaning up quite well. Meanwhile, the point itself, minute 10 seconds here until Turtle takes this cap.
And Turtle got their own beacons up now, is pounding the roof. And they can just, the players they have in Scythes, they can just drop those Scythes and get on the point.
A big drop pod reinforcement here by KATS. Dropping in, moving on inside. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait until the very last moment, it seems,
To try and run out?
try and run out there.
Yeah.
I think that absolutely seems like the strategy going into this.
It's pretty much the only play they have left.
Yeah.
Because I think they're out of
huge-
resources to try and contest these
Very
Scythes.
likely a huge gamble potentially here.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if this pays off. Everybody has to
I
start
don't know
getting
what
stacked.
else they should do, honestly. Or could do, rather.
We're gonna see them start stacking up here in about 10 more seconds, and then they're gonna just all run out with about 5 seconds left on the
They're
point.
probably
I'm
going
sure.
to try and run on the balcony, actually. Oh, they're running now. This
Oh,
is
here they
early.
go.
Oh, this is early.
Oh,
Gelos,
and
this
those
is too soon.
Oh, those sides, no. Resonate's
Scythes
coming
are
out.
still out there. 4 seconds.
Oh,
3,
wait,
2.
it's flipping,
It
it's
is
flipping.
Maybe it was the right time. Maybe I was wrong.
You could be wrong. Oh,
I
but
have
there's
been wrong
so
before, but
many.
it
There's
looks
so
like
many
they're getting
turtle
cleaned
infantry. Wait, 2, 1. There it is. KATS takes the second
Oh my
neutral.
God.
A huge gamble play paid off. My goodness.
I can't believe they did that. That
Oh
was
my
a
God.
huge play. Holy shit.
Perfect timing by KATS as well. That was incredible.
And it gives them 4 minutes to clean out the space. Turtle has so much stuff set up. They've got the Sunnies, they've got Mag Riders, they've got the Scythes on the air, but they have 4 minutes to clean it out now. And they're 2 points
yeah.
up now.
That's 2 points for KATS,
That's
0
such
for
a
Turtle.
comfy lead now.
Wow. that is incredible. I did not actually think that was going to pay off for them. I really thought that was going to be a flub. We've seen this happen so many times where a team just kind of waits and waits and waits for the steal till you know, a certain amount of time, and I've seen it go poorly so many times to see it.
And I thought it was gonna go poorly this time. I thought it was too late.
I know, that was crazy. To see that go so well.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. What an incredible play. I need to talk to whoever was in charge of that push. I gotta pick their brain about how they knew exactly how much time they needed there, because that was insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nuts. And at this point, if you're Turtle, you're probably dealing with a little bit of
oh yeah, probably a lot of
mentality.
Morale issues.
Morale issues. Thank you.
There we are.
I'm not a native speaker. Not bad.
Yeah, there's probably some bit of rage happening there. I would not be too surprised to hear that at all, because that was one hell of a play by KATS.
Yeah. And experienced Lanesmash leader Bob Spottle actually called it in chat before it happened, saying Turtle don't have enough on point.
Which that is valid, but at the same time, when you saw just how well their air was stopping KATS from really jumping onto that point, you were right to think that, you know, KATS couldn't possibly take this. There's no way.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what separates you, a stupid caster, from experienced Lanesmash player, leader, and winner Bob Spottle. He's got the experience. He knows how these things
God,
go.
I love him. Oh man. Okay, so Turtle here, they're starting to fight back a little bit here. They're starting to drop on indoor comm once again. Obviously they can't move anywhere else. So
I think their hard spawns got taken out though, so that's gonna be tough. Yeah, this Sunday they had has been taken out, unless they've got another one I haven't seen yet. Gonna be tough for them to establish a foothold here. I see Ryan actually trying to go for that back cap. Oh, there's Spitfires ready for him.
God, my hands are shaking from that. If my hands are shaking, you know their hands are shaking too.
Yeah, they were probably like, easy.
Easy.
Ryan actually backcapping his cycle.
Oh yeah, alright. Let's go take a look at that then. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do that, it is also being backcapped over here.
Oh really?
Panda, I believe, here. On
okay.
point TJ as well.
Broadcast hub is flipped.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So, yeah, that's gonna be resetting.
Yeah, they can't do anything over here. Perfect timing by Ryan.
Again, KATS here, Ryan's here, Joe Creamer already fed, got picked up by Jellyfish.
Very well done, Joseph Creamerton.
Typical.
Toliano taking out
Their
Yami
beacon
Samurai.
just got taken out. But they should be able to get out another one. Oh, Joe Creamer goes down again. Solid feed.
Solid. That's what they pay him the big bucks for right there.
Known feed Creamer.
Now we've got some sides pulling air dominance here. You know, just spamming those looks like Pelter rockets. What's it called? Photon pods?
Yeah.
Yeah, just some minor rocketing, but you can see here they're already cleared out, KATS is, but what's important is they've gotten about what was that, about
the Sunday.
It was about a minute and a half, I believe, of time total that Turtle could not actually get on point over there on indoor comm. And you can see how many people they drew too.
Ironically, to their names, KATS could not just turtle us.
Yeah. Yeah, Turtle could actually lose to a team turtling against them. If they wanted to, but it seems like KATS doesn't really care to turtle right now. They're going aggressive. They have a bus.
Gelos, we've got news coming in from Travis D. Noob saying Richard is commanding the KATS.
Really?
I doubt
that
it.
That makes no sense. Don't see that happening. However,
yeah, if Richard was commanding,
absolutely.
they'd be at Turtle's home base right now.
Yeah.
You know, Richard's just on another level.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
Turtle here, just kind of sitting back in on point. Not too much they can do until this flips back over, and I don't know if they have anybody ready for a back cap even over at indoor comm. Meanwhile, KATS, they got a bus.
Mag right that's next to the point, so I'd assume so.
KATS has a bus up. It is a stealth bus, so it's a little bit more fragile, but they do also have Shrimp here with a flak cannon, Max, just kind of pelting the sides trying to come in and deal with them.
Oh, we're seeing Reaver repulse now. Reaver's
Oh,
finally
this could be
moving to
really good.
take out this these scythes.
Yeah, if the Reaver repull comes in, establishes air dominance, and really starts helping out the KATS push, this could be a huge, huge push for KATS.
Because
they have a bus, like I
Canoodler
said.
is on point at Inda Command. Is flipping it, and he's got a beacon up, so...
Actually, KATS no longer has a bus. Where do they go? Oh, they moved
Pretty
it.
sure got killed.
No, actually, they
Oh,
just
no?
moved
Okay.
it. That's interesting. Not sure why they moved it. It's not in the garage anymore. And it just got C4'd. Interesting decision there.
Shifty is flipping the point
Alright, let's go
back
take a
here.
look.
Actually, no, there's still more beacon drops coming. Oh, they got
Alright.
a beacon on the triple stack now. Okay.
Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a small hold maybe by...
Panda is here as well.
Yeah, it's potentially a small hold here by Turtle then. But of course, those Reavers still being here does mean that nobody can really be outside. Now, where are they coming from? Hold on a second. Oh, stealth bus. They actually did get a sneaky bus back here once again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These guys, Turtle has been really good
They're
so far.
really good on those, and they're always in new spots.
Yeah, they're
I
really
think
good at
the air should
establishing this
find
new
it, though,
sort
'cause
of...
they're seeing where they're coming
Yeah.
from, so... This time the air should be able to find it.
Maybe. They're still failing to actually hit it once with the pods.
I mean, yeah, they're busy farming the infantry gallows. These are blink pilots, what do you expect?
Oh, there it is. They
Oh, they
finally
found
found it. In bright Christmas colors.
Yeah, this Sunday is getting
Oh yeah, it's gonna go
destroyed.
down here. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be Turtle wiped from the Indarcom, which actually looks like they've been backcapped once again here. Let's go take a look. Yep, once again a backcap here with KATS holding
Now
on to
got a good amount of
Latum.
time on it. Look
Yep.
at that turret! Chippy went on the turret! Yes!
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, another resonate coming out for Turtle.
Oh no, Chippy won, no! Gets taken out by an Amaretsu.
Yeah, by Panda.
Alright, so KATS has a solid hold right now. They actually do have a stealth bus, I'm sure, somewhere. Yeah, here it is. They still have a stealth bus around, and Turtle is now going to have to actually drop in here and try to deal with Reavers on top of the infantry.
Mm-hmm. So
Bling
they
Reavers, too.
probably want to go for an air pull
Yep.
to deal with these Reavers.
Yeah,
And
although-
I do see engineers trying to get pulls out, but they're getting killed by the air.
Really?
They're
Okay.
denying those air
I don't want to
pulls.
see that real quick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there they are. Bling just spawn camping the air, not letting this one happen. They've seen just how strong this Turtle air has been so far. They're not letting a repull thing happen. No waves.
I mean, even if they got pulls out here, right? They pull into like 5 Reavers,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
and
it's
you
gonna be tough
can
for 'em.
only pull one ESF at a time, so.
Ooh, Ryan here. Taking out Dudas potentially, maybe. Oh, just barely. Goes down. Dudas no health. Does finally go down to the Felter run. So lots of Reavers still in the air, just kind of covering this whole thing.
Yeah, and the Turtle team still trying.
Yeah,
Still trying to
Turtle's
get their air terminal back up.
Turtle's best bet right now is to get some air back, but
Why don't you go
there
pull
it
from
is.
the warp gate? What are you doing?
I don't know. Are they allowed to though? I can
They
never
are. They
remember
are
in.
allowed- they
Okay,
are
so they
allowed
are
to
allowed
pull
to then.
from the warp gate.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. Then they should really just pull from warp gate at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a while to get there, though, right? Warp gate's quite far away,
It is.
and it's only 1 minute 30 left on this base.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I mean. Yeah. True. Here's a battle bus coming in here. Osprey with his Cobalt Bulldog battle bus, making sure that anybody that wants to go through the shortcut on the side can't use that either.
Oh, by the way, the terminal's dead again.
So yeah, there's not going to be any air pulls coming, and I do think that unless Turtle has like a max crash coming, which doesn't look like they do, they're going to lose this base here. This is looking
and
like a KATS cap.
That's basically game over.
Potentially, yeah. I don't see them coming back from that one. But we'll see. We'll see if they still continue to go. Again, not seeing enough aggression here.
They
by Turtle.
are pushing
There they go.
out
They're starting
now.
to push now.
But it's a very small push. I think it was 5 or 6 infantry. Osprey's Sunny
Oh,
is
yeah,
down
Osprey's
here. There
Sunny
is
goes
size
down
now.
there.
Where did these size come from? I guess I did know warp gate.
Yeah, they
pull
must have done a
when
warp gate pull. I think they might have cleared the Reavers as well, but you can see how many infantry are still in point. 30 seconds
yeah,
here.
30 seconds.
Now, if all of the infantry start pushing in here, you know, they could potentially flip it for a moment, but with all of these maxes, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a huge problem. 20 seconds.
They're gonna need big C4s to clear this one out.
Yeah. They got a full kill Joe Cream over there. They got a full kill Shrimp. Both of which very well known for Lanesmash maxes. Ryan here as well.
I don't know about Joseph Cream.
Yeah, I don't know about Joe Cream. I'm thinking about that statement. Shrimp definitely though.
Yeah, okay, there's the cap by the way.
Yep, there it goes. KATS taking a LATAM broadcast. They now have access to start going into the bio. With 13 minutes left, I'm sure KATS wants the home base now.
So 13 minutes left means technically, Turtle can still get a...
They can.
Virtually
Impossible.
Tiebreaker, but virtually impossible.
Yeah, very, very difficult to do. And right now, we just saw KATS. They're moving in. They're flipping C already. A massive max crash here. Going right in. They do not care about whatever Turtle had up their sleeves to defend this. They're starting to walk in. You can see all the Punisher rep nades coming out too, all over the place.
Yeah, those are great new addition to this format, Gelos.
Quite,
Make maxes more powerful.
Quite the addition. Imagine just repping multiple maxes from far away.
I mean, it is considerably slower, but you can be completely safe because you can shoot them from a weird angle. So
now we've got these maxes starting to move on out, taking control of the left side of spawn against Turtle. Turtle here has to move on to the right side instead. Oh no, I think I have the noise bug.
Oh no.
I do.
On almost all points, and they're flipping the last one.
Before we get too much action in here, let me get rid of this noise bug real quick. This is a very loud noise and it overtakes. It kind of ducks the other noise. There we go. Perfect. There we are. So now we've got KATS. Looks like establishing point dominance for C and B. B being the small little four square right here. They do want to take the powerhouse as well as the crescent still, which they're moving in on right now.
I still seriously trying to take the Gelos in this with one. Let's just play around.
Yeah, I think so. I think they still want to cap that home base. I know KATS members. I know you know KATS members too. They want this. They want the home base.
I know, home bases are incredibly hard to capture, especially if it's a biolab, and
but the more difficult it is,
teleporter.
The more difficult it is, the more the bragging rights. That is exactly why KATS wants this. I know them. They want this home base so bad for that exact reason.
If you're KATS right now, honestly what I do is focus on the generator building, keep some people around on the other points of course, but focus on the generator building, try and get the SCU, and then after that you can just spawn camp one teleporter. But
right now they have all 4 points, 2 minutes and 50 seconds until the cap goes through. If you're Turtle, you know, you are a bit demoralized, but at the same time, you don't really want to lose your home. Home base losses are, you know...
Yeah, but they haven't dealt with Mattock maxes in the biolab.
That is true. These are buffed Mattock maxes now, too. Ever since, of course...
Well, slightly nerfed again.
Of course, you know, these as per the tradition, meta change happens mid-season of any kind of event. So, of course, the NC Mattock max or actually any NC max gets buffed midway through Lanesmash. Of course.
Ooh, Nikki G, good point in chat. If only this was a freeway, a third faction could come in and last KATS. God, how I wish this was a freeway. Well, we know Rel isn't watching because he doesn't like Lanesmash, so I can rip on his phone.
Well, hold on now. There's no way to know that. Got KATS here taking back B point right now. Oh, a TK by Rag on the
is about to go down in 6 seconds.
Okay, yeah, that's the shield gen. The actual
the
SCU
then.
is going to be available to be blown up very soon. Ready to be blown up now.
No one's going for it. Oh, never mind. Okay, Puff's going for it.
Cap's going for it. Ryan's covering. Minute 38 seconds until his
Oh,
full
Puff
cap's
gets
through
taken
too.
out by Panda.
Yeah, and of course Ryan can't really flip that. He has to wait for somebody to get in there.
Yeah. Well, Urgus on it, so.
There we are. Looks like C point is being flipped. Turtle gonna hold on to C point to make this a slower cap.
So if you're KATS right now, you kind of want to. I mean, if you can get on back on that, great. If you can't, that's fine as well. Just focus on the SCU.
Yeah,
Make sure
SCU
that
is a
doesn't get
big
diffused.
priority right now because if that gets taken out in 45 seconds, this is basically over for Turtle.
Yeah. I guess they could still come in from Sundays, but if they're only coming from their one general, sorry, what's it called? Teleporter. That's,
Yeah.
it's basically.
Yeah.
They do still have a Sunday below the line right there. So.
Where is
They're
our
completely
last
out.
point over here? We got A point here. Back to flip. Now it's getting flipped back over again. Deathbringer.
B point also flipping though. For Turtle. Can flip back. No.
Dudas, Flutus, yeah, he's on point here. Yeah, it looks like Turtle's making a big move over here to B point.
B point. Okay. The SCU, by the way, 7 seconds left, so they're probably trying
5,
to get
4,
to that.
3, 2,
They're trying
1,
to defuse it, but Ace has.
and it goes
Nope.
down. They could still rep this very quickly,
I
especially
don't
with the additional.
see any engineers around yet, but they might be able to.
Yeah,
bring
here they
them
come.
in.
Here they come.
There's no engineers. Oh, there's one. There's a canoodler.
They're gonna have this up very quickly here, and I don't see enough KATS members to take them out.
Yep.
Oh, but here comes a Max.
But both
Oh
engineers
my
went
goodness!
down.
A massive push by those Maxes takes out so many people. Doing it again.
And
Oh,
it's
these
almost
engineers
still up,
doing
gets
their
taken out.
best to try and take this thing up, but it can't. They can't get it to come back to life, and it goes down, stays down, and now D point's the only point left. No spawns left for Turtle.
Well,
this-
they do have the teleporter.
They do have a
and they have a
teleporter.
bus below the landing pad to the southwest. So they have 2 spawns. So one of them is very slow and one of them is very campable. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, very, very hard. B and C now flipping over. A is being flipped back for KATS. C is now for Turtle.
Looks like KATS is moving into C though. And they already cleared it. They just need to walk up and flip it. SCU, by the way, repaired. I don't know how they did it. They must have just suicide in here.
Yeah, they had to have. Endless Hollow. Actually, last time I saw him get up, he just immediately went for reps. So he definitely ran in there and just went for the rep.
Yeah. You know, not a bad idea.
Definitely a good
Shrimp
idea.
alone as a max on D point can't even flip it, but cleared it out.
Deathbringer trying to hold off C point right now. By himself, essentially. Street Scum fell all the way down to the stairway. Oh, Deathbringer finally goes down. But another repush here by KATS coming up to C point right now.
And there is Maxes coming, so that's gonna be hard to hold for Turtle.
Frank might take him out.
And this pile up's getting pretty close to captain for for KATS.
All points are now flipping. We've got B point has flipped purple, D point's flipped purple, A point's flipping purple.
The SCU is about to go down again in 4 seconds. By the way, if anyone's watching and doesn't know, you cannot revenate or underbarrel launcher them with the Punisher anymore. You need to manually repair SCUs now.
Ah, yeah, I
So
didn't know that.
they can't cheese this. They need to actually run to it and repair it.
So SCU is down. They still have a telly, but of course it's being camped by G-Power over here in this nice Max unit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. It's going to be very
Not
difficult for them to
surprised
deal
by
with that. Maddox
Whoa.
have some range, it turns out. He's just able to deal with that. Oh, but he
A
finally
slight
goes down.
buff in versatility.
19 seconds
18
left until
seconds.
this. 12
12.
now.
Yeah, if they manage to hold on to all points, this is 8 seconds.
And I do believe they will.
I don't
4, 3, 2, 1, and there it goes. KATS flipping the bio,
Alright,
making
end of
home
match,
base there.
End of season.
What a phenomenal
Congratulations,
end there.
KATS, on winning the championship. The final score is KATS 4 and Turtle 0.
What an incredible
Team
match.
captains, please hop up to interview channel for the final interview of this season, and congratulations again to KATS on your victory.
Yay!
God,
It's over, Gelos. We've done it.
We've done it. What an incredible match that was, too. You know, the
entire season.
KATS went into this, you know, they were a very strong team. They went into this tournament knowing that, but they had their bumps along the way. You know, there was a match where they got completely camped out of the neutral. They could not kind of fight back super hard. They even got another base taken from them while that was happening.
And they lost against almost the same team the last final.
Right. Yeah, and this.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, and now this time around, you know, they come in and they seem to have, you know, gotten their stuff back together. They've kind of fixed their problems that they had before, and their improvisational skills are top notch, absolutely ridiculously good. And you know, all you have to look at is second half opener, that last push there. Absolutely an incredible play. Obviously, you know, they continued to move along the lane and they took out even more bases, but just that opening play on the second half, I think, is really what secured this game, basically. That was the turning point, and then you could kind of see the morale shift for KATS, taking that second half neutral. Everything sort of changed right there. You know, even if their air guys were losing, their air guys came back eventually. Their air guys, you know, they took
just
back,
went on the ground and they were like, okay,
yeah,
we're going here.
Yeah.
Like they were. I think that's a thing that we saw KATS struggle with in the past, where they were like, okay, my domain's losing, I'm just gonna repull, I'm not gonna adapt because I don't like playing infantry. And we saw it a lot more here, where they were like, okay, when I win here, I'm gonna go play infantry, and I'm willing to do this job that I don't usually like, but we need it. So
yeah, and my God, did they ever? Because that was, oh my God, that was such a play. Let's go ahead and start bringing some people up for the interview.
Yep.
User was moved
Okay.
to your channel.
Let me get you guys some tags real quick. Actually, I don't think I need to tag Osprey, but I do need to tag
I got
Canoodler.
I got it.
You got him, all right. So go ahead and introduce yourself, guys. Osprey first.
Osprey, captain leading
User joined your channel.
of KATS. I'm getting Ryan in, by the way. The pilots are too hyped, so I'm getting my wingman Ryan for the interview.
All right, and we've got Ryan here as well. You were also here for KATS. We've also got Canoodler, Canadian.
Hello.
Hey, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Canadian.
Thank you. You're playing for Turtle?
Yep.
All right, were you like the Air FC? Were you just the overall FC? What was
You know, I wish I was the overall FC, but I was just the Air FC.
Air FC, okay, that's what I kind of thought. I will say, before we get into too much, first, congratulations to KATS team for the win. That was an incredible match to watch. But
Indeed.
I do want to talk about the air from Turtle, because that was really good air we saw from you guys. You guys absolutely did sort of, especially on second half, but we also saw it in first half around the second bit of it. You guys did a really good job at holding back those Blink pilots. I mean, this KATS has very well-known, very strong pilots, and you guys, you know, you kept them held off for a lot of that. Can you talk a little bit about this going in, just how strong you expected KATS to be, and did that kind of meet your expectations?
Yeah, it met our expectations. We thought KATS would be strong. The air squad, at least the air squad versus air squad, we were fine going in. We knew what we were dealing with, so it didn't exceed my expectations, and it didn't go lower than my expectations. So pretty much spot on.
And I also want to ask how you kind of expected to counter it, at least in the air, because it seemed like you did counter it pretty well for a little bit of that.
Oh, how we decided to counter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we knew that we could stay up in the air, and we figured that honestly we would be able to hold it if we could stay in the air. But the problem is every time a cap gets close, both teams have to bail off their ESFs, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they're not in the right position. So we kind of misplayed our drops. We were just down on nanites most of the time. So it's just, we figured we could hold them off if we could actually be in the air.
So it was a bit of a war of attrition there.
Yeah,
unfortunately, you seem to be on the losing end.
The timing of it works where they were low, we come in with a big pull, and then the vice versa, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So we weren't necessarily fighting fair.
All right, and now for the KATS team, Osprey, you already know what I'm going to ask you here. Second half opener, whose call was it to sort of, at what time did you guys realize, we jump out on that point, and just what was the reaction in TeamSpeak after that cap went through?
For the first part, we settled like literally 20 seconds before we reached that point that we all drop between 15 and 10 seconds and just dash in on point at that
Yeah,
moment.
I think I made the call to don't go point because we saw how many Sundays they had. Like,
Yeah.
we fight like someone went roof as an infill and spotted all of the Sundays, and obviously they had air, so balcony was always like that's why we didn't want to go balcony
Okay.
first. But it actually worked out going balcony because they couldn't hit us from the point, but you can still cap it from the belt.
So yeah, the timer was get on the balcony or on the point, or however you want, like at 15 seconds mark.
I actually thought you went too early, but it worked out.
Yeah,
in the
it
end,
worked
so.
out exactly right. And then, of course, that second part of the question, how was the reaction?
A lot of yelling.
There was a bit of yelling on our end too, to be honest. We did not expect that at all.
We didn't believe what happened, honestly.
We could not believe that. That was a crazy sort of move to see. So who's and I want to talk a little bit more about that second half opener too. Who's was the initial plan going into it to just sort of turtle there if you lose air dominance, or was that just kind of what you had to come up with at the time?
I could speak for this one, I think. Yeah, so it was pull all air was our main strat, but a few of us died really early, so we ended up dropping people like into the thing, and we reserved the beacons. I think we kind of pulled the second wave of air a bit prematurely because, as you saw at the end, they had so many sibes up. If we had a few Reavers to go around, kill the PPA, it would have been a lot smoother. But realistically, we were going to try and take air dominance and then mop up the vehicles, but we had to quickly switch up and get the pilots switched into a squad so that they could place a beacon, and we just decided to sit and wait it out and see what happened.
Well, you guys, again, I reiterate just how crazy of a opener that was. What a great thing to see there. I want to talk to Canoodler about the strategy on that first half, because we saw you guys kind of pull back and didn't really want to move too much into it. But we also noticed that, so you guys got some sneaky buses up there on the indoor comm. Was the plan on that first half anyway to sort of wait for a long while until you got the buses up there, or were you just kind of banking on getting second half neutral?
We were having those Sundays up there. One was supposed to be deployed, and the others were just to support the Sky Guards.
Mm-hmm.
And if needed, we would pull the Sundays, and they would just deploy.
Okay.
Infantry would switch.
We're just talking about the opener there.
Yeah.
After the opener, though, we saw you guys kind of pull back into a Latin broadcast, and we saw you kind of hold there for a little while, and that's when we started seeing these sneaky buses start coming up and around the ridgeline.
For the second half?
Yeah, for first half actually. They went around onto the I believe it was the west side. Was that sort of because I know Turtle does a lot of sort of pre-planning. Was that kind of the plan if you lose the initial first bit, just hold off and wait for those buses to get in place?
I mean, it was our primary means of spawns because we were so nanite.
Right. The attrition.
Yeah. So it wasn't 100% intentional, but it's the best way to get access on the next point is just through those means, because we can't really pick them up off of a previous space as easily. Just it's really hard dealing with a team full of players who know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
So we find ourselves having a hard time dealing with the back caps, and the same thing last season with the players on our team. Like we weren't exactly successful when it came to transitioning off of bases, whether it be to defend a base or attack base. Not really a problem we solved this year either.
Well, you guys, I will say, for the entire tournament, you guys did do great. Same goes for KATS. You guys also did great the entire tournament. This match in particular was a blast to watch. I want to thank both guys for coming out and playing this. Congratulations once again to the KATS team. I also want to thank the staff for organizing this. Reltor, go get a coffee, please. You've been organizing quite a lot, including Outfit Wars. Give yourself a little break and come back to us. And then, of course, thank you as well to all the casters who casted the other matches as well. You know, we had a lot of people casting a lot this time around too. So
Yeah,
that was
great.
Yeah,
We don't have to do every single one, Gelos.
it is always great to see more casters because they're always great too. All right. Yeah. So yeah, again, congratulations to the KATS team on the Lanesmash 2021 victory. You guys did a phenomenal job there. We're gonna go and put this into.
What a
Go ahead.
comeback!
Yeah.
What a comeback! It just needed one German out and a Frenchie taking over. No, everyone did this part. A lot of people like showed up, and Ryan as well. Part of those who stepped up and helped. So props to Path, props to Crawley. I'm not gonna list everyone, but thanks everyone on the KATS side for keeping up after a very sloppy start. Let's say it like that. And yeah, congrats Turtle as well. It was a good, very very tense game. It could have gone either way after, like, if it wasn't for those 10 seconds on the second round.
Yeah. All right. Gretchen, did you want to add anything?
No, thank you.
All right. We're going to throw this up in the post-splash.
Maybe.
Yep. We'll see you guys next season, I'm sure. Nothing ever goes away around here. All right. We're going to go and put it up.
We haven't had 12v12 in a while.
It's coming. It's coming. All right.
There
Bye-bye.
might be a certain Osprey guy checking about that.
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Congratulations to the KATS team.